Oh god, this is so loud. Alright, we're going to be playing I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. So I just need to update now that the cat's out of the bag. I love you. There you go. Oh, there's not a tag for dating simulators. Alright, well. Update that. Can the chicken date? I don't know. Maybe I'm going to be dating the chicken. We shall see. But let's just hop right into it. How are the audio? Is the game loud? Ooh. The buttons are really loud. Yeah, that's better. Enter. Oh, back. There you go. And I can crank this up. Uh-oh. As soon as I click off, it gets rid of it. Okay, good to know. New game. Ooh, what should my name be? I mean, it could just be Zombie. I don't know. I'm kind of partial to Florence. That's a good name. Or Boozle. Sparkle Princess. But I don't know if I'm a princess. I might be a prince. I don't know. Ronald? Sparkle Princess. We'll go with that. Yeah. Yeah. Star-crossed love. Ooh. Got a chicken loading screen. Chicken and biscuits. Ooh. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in this moment forever. Or you could wake up now! Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Stay in bed forever is completely my option. You sleep through the school year and gave up on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to meet Colonel Sanders. Wow, I already lost the game. Well, stream over. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's legit game over. Oh my god. I'm bad at this. Alright. Hold on. Let's try that again. Yes. You sleep softly. Yes. Peaceful and serene. Yes. Wake up. Okay, let's wake up this time. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by and you find your imagination getting away from you. Alright, I'm not gonna fall for it again. Ugh, I'm really tempted to fail at this game again, though. Alright, hold on. I need to take this seriously. I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth equals brushed. Hair combed. Pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Biscuit. We got our first... Yeah, take it seriously. We got our first Sponsored content right there. Some biscuits. Gotta mention biscuits. It's a KFC dating sim after all. Oh man. That sound effect was great. I want to hear it again though. Aww. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. Aw, she's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Aw, look at her. Biscuits for breakfast, I don't know. Good morning, Sparkle Princess. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Our lives? Actually, because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Aw, little crying face. Classic Miriam, raised by Master Chef parents. She's always held herself to a very high standard. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. I'm actually peeking a little bit. Let me turn myself down a little bit. Turn this down a little bit. Bring the game back. Ever since we were little babies playing together, and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. The biscuits had no luck. Yeah. But with University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, wow. I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam, has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. Well, that's, I mean, whatever floats your boat, man. Mannequin kissing. Definitely give her a pep talk. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet, and she told you that you were destined for great things. More like destined to fail this game within the first 5 minutes. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? Alright, so the tower, I think is literally just the tower. Or something related to strength. I forget what. And I don't know what the guy in the red suit would be in tarot. That could be a lot of things. I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time we'll be graduating and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves beginning to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. See? You're not the only one who appreciates her hairstyle. Can you believe I cut them myself? Yes I can. You can definitely be out. Yeah. Ugh, I cannot believe it. Before you get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Sparkle Princess's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. Yeah, I don't like the way it's spelled. You know for a fact that that's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. You see, her best friend has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Ahem, Van. You rang. Wow. It said he was styling his hair. Is the star his hair? You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have just been as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be his hair. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. Dang. With the first day of school about to start, there's just no time to properly tell these two off. So, you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. There's a kid? As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. What? It's a gassy little kid? Oopsie. I think it's broken. What? Oh. That should do the trick. I love you. Wow. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob. But I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Sparkle Princess. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? It's just you, Miriam. I think it's just you. See? Sparkle Princess totally agrees with things. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. Interesting. Dang, there's some advanced math going on here. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of class. Adorable. It looks like... I don't know, it looks kind of like a corgi mixed with a bull terrier, because, like, the nose is really, like a wedge. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles. Wait, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL? Sprinkles is the name of the dog. So we have Sparkle and Sprinkle? Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor. This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances in fine dining. Oh crap. I broke it. Alright. Oh, out of nowhere something happens. I'm chilly. Someone closed the window. And then... he walks in. Oh, he's so dreamy. Oh, hold on. I broke it again. Okay. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student, and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Harland? Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish this sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to beat across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a Lot. Wow, rude. Rude. Maybe we should open that window back up before a faucet pits, melts into a puddle, and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talk to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class, and what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Sparkle Princess sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Thanks, Miriam. You take a moment to clean yourself up. It's a good thing you didn't forget about the deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends, past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There'll be tears, there'll be blood, there might even be really adorable, tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys. Sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in this school. With you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? I am... You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you, students, that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across the town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Wow, there's a robot student. He's a robot. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking, based on what I'm picking up here. You definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. Aw, that's a cute pose. That looks a lot less like a bull terrier. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Well, I know that chicken's bad for dogs, but chicken would be very on brand for a KFC. I have to go with beef because chicken's bad for dogs. Beef jerky in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. Beef? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? I would never eat that. You clearly do not belong here. Please remove your apron and then remove yourself from this class and this school. What? Whoa. Hold on. Let me try that again. If chicken is the right option, then I'm going to be disappointed. Yep. Fast forward. Yep. Dang, there's long chapters. Ha! What's this do? Alright. Chicken's bad, so I gotta go with the rubber ball. Okay, cool. The thrill passes quickly. It's not clear if that endeared you to him or not. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds opened to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. Chicken, I've heard it's bad because it's, for a lot of dogs, chicken can be an allergy. So if you want better dog food, a lot of times it has stuff like more organic, like sweet potato brands, and I've had one with bison and duck in it, and yeah. Also chicken bones are bad for for dogs as well. But I think it was just like a chicken-based treat for dogs is what they were kind of getting at. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, Sparkle Princess, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me if you're interested, says Colonel Sanders. I don't know. Do I want to get close to Colonel Sanders immediately? Yeah, okay. We vote. Okay. Appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils, however. His perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can, and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. That pose, though. Isn't that like a famous, like... I forget. A little off topic, if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz! Yay, a quiz about me! This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. A train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A. How important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely, yes. Oop. Forest is to tree, as chicken is to feather. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork. Of course, very on brand. Spork for KFC. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? As long as it is prepared with love and not too much salt. Broken heart. Camel meat? I don't think so. A pancake that looks like a silly face. I mean, for me, it's the pancake. I mean, pancake all day, every day. But I'm gonna go with the love. Yeah. Is Sprinkles a good boy? Yes. Oh no, he is the best boy. There you go. Your total score is 5 out of 5. Good. Oh, I have to click it. Wow, be honest, did you cheat? You love to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Oh, we got a little heart burst. We got a heart burst. Hot diggity! Sparkle Princess, you just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. Now Dublin Rose wants KFC. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of that, I think. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about its eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your... everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness, you see. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh. Lunch. She said shh. In honor of the new semester, I've prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. And that pose. Coming again. You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket over his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy, golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just, writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants them all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the Man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. Wow. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of his bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Oh snap. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment, trying to identify every flavor. I'm gonna go, since this is a dating, I'm gonna try and go with the culinary heart. They're beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor. Are they the same? It really depends on what you're doing with the man. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. Oh, I'm sorry, Dublin. I didn't swim towards the light. I wanted to get info. Uh-oh, his face. It's not a good face. What was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask, he says. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. Wait, he's got a staff with a chicken on it? Wow. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily. Wow. But it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? Oh, you've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and he leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient But I can't tell. But you can't tell. I use blank. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Can I click it? Blank! Wow, you'd never guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. Oh, they're... I see what they're doing. They're hiding it, so... Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. While you're wrapped up in the huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Got some peppy music. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength? Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between the salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Sparkle Princess. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. Ooh. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh, no. We have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? Chicken mage, chicken staff. You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Aw, look at that face. The hands are really weird and stylized. Interesting. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two that is me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Oh, sure, Sparkle Princess. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Oh no! Hello, new partner. Beep boop. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. Alright. Clank. Yeah, Clank. Oh god, my eye's itchy. It's okay, I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this point. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fellow. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzzzt. Tissue? I hardly know you. Ha ha ha. Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Wow. Looks like you two will be fine. It's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. What? You get the idea. Alright, this is totally on brand. It has to be this. Has to be this option. Because KFC's mashed potatoes and gravy is like... It's gonna be a thing. It's gotta be this. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting even. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call for me? No, geez, Van Van. While I'm over here crushing Sparkle Princess's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Jesus, this is loud. Jesus. Oh, howdy there, Ashley Van Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Sparkle Princess was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is, these young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it. Don't be rude, Van Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Jesus. This is so loud. What does this do? I don't want to... Ah, there it is. Oh, thank God. Complemented shadows together, like thigh and a drumstick, just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. I'm gonna go with Miriam. I think Miriam is the more reliable person to back you up. Yeah. She immediately comes running over. Is somebody threatening my friend? I will destroy them! I actually think that Ashley and Van Van were just leaving. Leaving you in the dust vis-a-vis. My skills as a chef, perhaps, but stepping away from the competition, you are sorely mistaken. Miriam, you're a loyal friend, but Sparkle Princess is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that, intention of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Ah, thanks for the post. Thanks for the follow, rather sarcastic. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps, you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Oh, snap. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Oh, wow, he's winking at us. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork. And for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Wholesome. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together you dig the utensils into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Wow! Wow! Van, do something, do something. Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on there, Sparkle Princess. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd better both be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I has potatoes, face? Van rushes back, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. Wait, what? Hold on. It clearly said a covered dish. In what way is an axe a covered dish? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty. Braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce. Plated on a battle-axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have the first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! The results could be toxic? What? Too late. It has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed... Wait, what? He's a ghost now? It killed him? Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. Oh no, Pop ate it! Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment, snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear as if that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. Interesting. I think that's going to be mentioned later. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know. They're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Sparkle Princess. There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there! There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also lifting a lot of weights. Like, so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, You? Shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that, he says. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him, we're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. What? The spork monster is here to fight a hero? Jesus. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid. Be very afraid. Of me. Because I'm a monster. See? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is it just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What? What will you do? I'm gonna go with defend. Trepidation? What? What? Alright, let's attack then. Cook with love. Does 1 damage. This one I feel like I need to defend. I don't know. Let's try the same thing again. Dang. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. What? Ah! Nikki, thanks for the sub. I don't think I have alerts on. Hold on. Oop. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't have my alert box on. Aw. Here, let me add it here. Bingo. Alright. My alert box is working now. Thanks again for the sub. You're the best. Wow. Pot pie power pinch. Deals 10 damage. Wow. Spork monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured spork monster spews steam into the night. Let's spare him. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast, long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Begone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said. The spork monster scuttles off into the night. Oh, hello, Transcended One. Welcome. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it is so much more. It is a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on its cover. How are you today, Mr. Transcended One? You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. I am talking chicken. Diablo vibes? Oh, really? The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have enough strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. What the hell is going on? You're just going to have to keep watching. Sparkle Princess, good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. I can only agree. Oh, I gotta ban a guy. Hold on. Get out of here. Get out of here, nerd. Get out of here, nerd. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories? Or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about your encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be... Is she in love with the robot? I might be, I think I might like Clank. Yeah. Yes, this is only day 2. Like him? Like? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Do you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to. It was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. Interesting. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in the pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student ever attend the Academy for Learning. You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with the family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate where I arrived. Later, when I cooked them with them, a very strange feeling came over me. The flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever, anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please, 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 it would mean the world to me. Is this a sex story? I don't know. I don't know where this is going to go. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. I'm going to make up a fake ingredient to tell my... See, there should be a third option. There should be, tell her an ingredient that, you know, he told you. Make up a fake ingredient. Or just, there should be a third option of just, hey, don't tell her. Don't lie. And don't tell a secret. There should be a third option. But I will make up a fake ingredient. Eye of Newt. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secret ingredients to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. Oh, look at that. Careful, she might poison you. Ooh, that's a good point. Wait, what? It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school on a horse. He's on a horse, so I will not run to him. I will just stand back and admire his majestic glory. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. He does a short horse dance before dismounting. What? With a flourish, he then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. What is a horse dance? He does a short horse dance. No. If someone's on a horse, you should not run up to them. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry. He knows his way back home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. What a horseful beaut you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. She just gets really nervous around people they like. What? This is not helping. They got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like, counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad. You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulders. But he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? I'm going to act like I'm not interested. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping, and you try to cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. What am I playing? I am playing... I Love You, Colonel Sanders. A finger-licking good dating simulator. Now you've upset them. Hi, Jetpack Superheroes. Welcome to the chat. You're in for a treat. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. Yeah, it's a legit game. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book just like the one you found after the encounter with the spork monster. It's the same book that I found last night at the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. The book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't been just studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. Oh, she has dice in front of her name because she just subbed using her Twitch Prime. So she gets the 1 month subscriber badge, which is... let's see. I might have it nearby. I think it's a mini version of this dice. It's the green with the gold. I think. Could be the blue. Yes, Pop the preschooler. They were pinned against the wall and they were throwing potato skins at him. We're playing. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he runs over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language. Not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse. Right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourself. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But then Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem to be that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. You try to give Sprinkles a pat on the head, but he snarls at you. Sorry, I get a little worked up if people try and pet me before I've had my morning coffee. Let that be a lesson to you. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my new favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly, you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, naturally this appears to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A glass of water, a shimmering pepper, or a dog biscuit? I'm going to go with a shimmering pepper. So it sparkles, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend, ooh. This guy again. I'm here to give you an important message, ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... Cough, cough, hack. I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I've still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through. fulfill the prophecy. You must. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Dog biscuits are actually a chief ingredient in KFC. Hey, you take that back. I like KFC, I'll have you know. Aw, man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth. Now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is beyond is off the charts. I'm gonna fight them. Yeah. I'm not gonna pass this up. They're on. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption. Sparkle Princess. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. The dog howls. Reminds you of Gaston from Beauty and the Beast? Yeah, I can see that. I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. That's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope this message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken and made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. That's right, but how would you have gotten into the school without knowing that? Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. It's 11 herbs and spices. That's right. You might not even know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. The tail wagging intensifies. First draft? I don't know what that is. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. A state of mind is trust. No, I got it wrong. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice to try to defeat you from that place. Okay, that's right. It's your shot, and you're not going to miss it. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling. What? Oh, yeah. He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can do is think about Colonel Sanders. Oh no! Oh no! At the next station, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but... What? Sparkle Princess does, and what good chef needs to be touching the dough. Oh, okay. Now I understand what it means. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get this far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. But you're not fast enough, and your hand gets stuck and immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. Wow. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. The battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am, completed dish, ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Sparkle Princess's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Sparkle Princess to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden beneath. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream two ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée? I don't know that word. Colonel Sanders might be intrigued, but otherwise perhaps not impressed, as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you! As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash as they fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. Wow. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. He won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is just part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? No, Colonel Sanders, you've been great at it the whole time. That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school. Incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I lost my business partner to a gunfight. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together. Which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounded like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, and money could deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Says Pop. Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle-scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the Spork Monster. Borko? It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back, but after the whole fight-to-the-death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like to have... It's like having to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? Aw, thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of a night can really rile a person up. I also want to apologize for the way I switched right into attack mode. I know that you're strong, and cooking school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to the school. I wasn't always a Spork Monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no. I was a golden retriever, but I was still a student. Until one day, some meankins with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook? Precisely. I procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark, evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life, Sparkle Princess. Together, I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. What? Come back to my hideaway, he says. Jeez, a personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like. It sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Huh, that's him as a baby, but the baby has a mustache. Or a goatee. Uh-oh, I broke it. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. His eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. Is that an urn? It is an urn. Looks like a nice one. I can't tell if it's metal or turned wood, but it looks nice. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps. Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him, or keep it a secret just for you? Let's reveal it. He revealed an ingredient to us. Let's reveal it to him. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later, and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. I want to see this. What's that? This must be where he keeps his secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Man, Dublin Rose is all about the urn. Alright, we'll go with the urn. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can clearly read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. Discover. Tap on an item. What is that? Is that a comb? It looked like a bunch of lines of coke, but I guess a comb would make more sense. Colonel, jeez, you party hard. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of Student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window a crack and the ghost is swept out with a breeze. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Gotta learn about the chicken. Thanks for hanging out, dancing a little succubus. You're the best. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, the true state bird of the great state of Kentucky. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Ooh, what's this room? You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of signature white suits hanging within. You take one of its No, don't try it on, no! The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket. Fess up and tell the truth. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Sparkle Princess. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence. Kiss him. No kissing. Only dreams right now. Oh, wow. Look at that. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could it be the world's greatest gift to cookery? Flatter him or take him down a peg? Let's take him down a peg. It's good, but my mom made better. Colonel Sanders' expression grows serious. Did your jab land a little too hard? Colonel, I know what you're going to say. I need to be better if I'm going to leave my mark on this world. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all, and the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. Ooh, do tell. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. It's okay, But now it turns out you're fine. I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him, you'd better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. Yeah, it's a 3-day course. 3-day semester. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say skydiving as if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection. Wowzers. Miriam offers to support you no matter what you do. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because you know, he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dipped, too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size, I say. Can you seduce Van Van? I don't think so. Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school. There's that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school. But who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, Sparkle Princess. Suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up. Ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears that things are getting close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Sparkle Princess, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Excuse me, Sparkle Princess, but I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself, Colonel Sanders says. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Sparkle Princess. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' ability inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa, that's that book? It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire, like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings, cast only in case of an extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page. Oh snap, I got raided. Hi George, hi Quinn. Welcome, welcome. Do I believe in magic in a young girl's heart? Absolutely, I absolutely do. Hi everybody, welcome, welcome. I am Zomby5. Right now I'm playing the KFC sponsored dating simulator where I am trying to woo thanks for the follow. I'm trying to woo Colonel Sanders himself, but there's that bee named Ashley who is like the rival like lady. And yeah, it's been very interesting recently. Trying to get that Kentucky Fried Yum Yums. I'm definitely trying to get something. I mean, I am Sparkle Princess, and Sparkle Princess, she gets what she's going for. We'll see if I actually win, because you guys weren't here for it, but I've already lost the game at least 3 times. You can actually, like, lose pretty quick, turns out. But right now I'm trying to figure out whether I should use a spell book to try and win this competition of sorts at the Cooking Academy. But anyway, let's get back to this. I could use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. I'm not so sure about that, though. I feel like in order to win, I have to embrace my memories of Colonel Sanders the most. That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine, it is drastic. But desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. No, don't do it. You take your best friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Oh, no. Sorry. We need some context. The grimoire, the magic spell tome, it came from a large spork monster who apparently used to be a golden retriever who attended this cooking school. Yeah, the Colonel definitely does not approve of casting dark magic. He is way too good for that. So you take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. This is the teacher, Sprinkles. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you, it's nothing to be afraid of. Indeed, it's basically a biography of Colonel Sanders. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. He must be hungry. Reach for some old homework and give him a snack. No! Yeah, rather unpredictable. Wait to see what happens. Yeah. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence! I told you never to come back here, Terrence! I will destroy you, Terrence! Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off of his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who even named him Terrence? You'd better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. You found a hair in your chicken? I've done that more than I can say. Luckily, I don't have too big of an issue with it. After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt not only by Terrence but by any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. I apologize for that outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Sparkle Princess, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom, you see. But before you can go any further, Marion's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by whirs and sparks coming from the back of the room. Yeah, that's pretty important. Was it your hair at least? I told you to save it for after class. Clank buzzes. So this is Clank. Clank is pretty much just an appliance who attends the cooking school. And the girl on the right is Miriam. She is me, Sparkle Princess's best friend. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. Clank just whirs. But no, you had to show off to your cool friends Jeff and Joan, J and J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Clank buzzes. Yeah, well that doesn't make it a great date. Clank beeps and whirs. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain, or off a cliff for all I care. Clank beeps very sadly. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out from the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. He beeps and buzzes. No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank. Oh god. Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Concerning that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. Oh god. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay? Oh, thanks for the follow, Soya Sauce. Did she learn to speak robot in just 3 days? Yeah, I'm Sparkle Princess. The dog is Sprinkles. I know, I made the name before I found out his name was Sprinkles. It's very confusing, but kind of funny. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown. Challenge exam. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay? What? Ah, Starfall gifting a sub to George on the web. Thank you. Thank you so much. Enjoy your emote of it's literally just a zombie version of my face, but I hope you enjoy it, George. Oh, snap. And a gifted sub to Quinn. Stop it, Starfall. Stop it. Thank you. Thank you, love. Thank you so much. Have you been enjoying the stream so far, Starfall? Or did you just get here? How could he embarrass me in class like that? In front of everyone. Her tiny Coco is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're going to cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me? Of course not. Well, maybe, sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us, and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Dog is going to love it up. While you were pep-talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch. But that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend time before your exam. You've decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off of Van, the supposed man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Sparkle Princess's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second to nature to you, but you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Am I on Matt? No, not yet. This is just the normal school's Discord, school's kitchen stadium. Oh, dice. Are you as yeah, I was gonna say, are you as enthralled by the Colonel as we are? The muscly dude is hotter? Gross. Van? Oh, man. No Team Van is allowed here. Sparkle Princess, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who's hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decided it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Fess up about your practice dish. We've gotta. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Clank, the sentient robot? Absolutely. I would definitely smash. Yeah, ovens can indeed be pretty hot. I see what you did there. Wait, are you telling the truth now, Quinn? You got a bacon milkshake? Is that really a thing? Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie. With an all-butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? Haha, no. I can smell that it was made from a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow. Look at it. It looks like it was drawn by Miyazaki. Hayao Miyazaki. Wait, what? BK used to have a bacon milkshake? That does look good. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules, that is, except to cook with everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese, plus the pot pie you've been practicing, are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes, per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve upon something perfect. His original recipe, fried chicken. Well, enjoy your errand, Miss Dublin Rose. I will catch up with you later. I'll probably post this eventually, so you guys will be able to watch anything you missed. But until then, thanks for hanging out. The intensity in the room grows. The intensity in the room starts at full. Hold on, there's a typo in this. The intensity in the room starts at full. So the intensity in the room starts out at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash! Miriam furiously injects ingredients into a itty-bitty pot of broth. Yeah, typo, time to quit the game. I think we're at the very end. Best friend, Baster Blaster. Van Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid. That one fell a little bit flat. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Even Clank gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait. When did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity, as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back of the door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic? Even if it's almost certainly evil magic? No! Do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm going to do it the hard way. Hard way. Hard way. I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. Oh, snap. He's giving me that winky face. Ooh, and the heart blasts. Heart little eruptions. I believe in you, Sparkle Princess. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, Sparkle Princess, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend. Forever. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but... Hold on. I'm getting flooded by messages. Oh, that's sweet, but... Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. Oh, no! It's the secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did you get Eye of Newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve, the Spork Monster. Steve, wait, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We Spork Monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off, but you have Conjured Steve, and I hate to battle. So I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spork Monster notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscrossed some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? Huh. Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing me some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup, back in the old country. You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in Monster School when I had fallen asleep during a scare tactics class, and when I woke up, you toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint. Never mind. I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered this huge setback, don't you know? You don't know how you could ever win. Oh, what? Give up and drop out of culinary school? No. You gotta summon the extra power from deep down within yourself. And apparently the power of metal music is gonna help us. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. That's interesting. My heart is pure, my hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, Sparkle Princess, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you'd been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know what this power can do. You can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful because you were powering up your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't... Wait, what? Except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Sparkle Princess. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're gonna need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy! Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students. With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? From off-screen you hear pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Hee hee, I'm flying. It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside of the closet, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing as how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in the UCSAL history. But it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks? Pranks? Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature word beep or other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That only leaves 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come. Oh, there's another typo. The time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please, step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles in savory soup. Another Miyazaki-looking piece. Very nice, very nice. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto maki I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby green tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully snips around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime. Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Sparkle Princess, for helping me believe in myself. Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard in an axe-hewn urchin shell, topped with caviar. I think that is an actual dish I've heard on, like, Iron Chef. Like, no joke. Like, one of the original Iron Chef episodes. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second? Different colored types of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Sprinkles woofs. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Sprinkles begins to growl. Finally, Sprinkles goes in, all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Youch, my tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this. I keep poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving a food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour? Don't discount simplicity. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know, yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made Orange Blossom Turkish Delight in a light rosewater syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something, Sparkle Princess? I told you, it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school, which is why I cooked it, and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to College of Eating School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best. But this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you've heard of me, either. If the class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together. 2 chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing, and completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win. Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment to get their grooves on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog is in the house. You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist. Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did, and while they were the villains, for a moment you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written on the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spork Monster. He has totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From here on out, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name. The Party Monster. Student tries to finish what they had to say, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found love in her cooking, and you know she's going to do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? I think I can guess. It's Pop. He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had mailed it directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh. Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing on the school. Not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor of such and such. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparkling and electrical hissing. It's Clank who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? I actually feel like I knew this the whole time. Now that I have learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides no, obviously. I have just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figure out who you are, Clank. You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you even in that regard. I understand, kind of. Humans are weird. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not just to give them a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of Chicken Man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. There it is. There it is. The end? No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Sparkle Princess, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I don't know, a spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off. And I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Sparkle Princess. How sweet. We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be you've found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love? The life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. You mean hand on ass, not hand in hand? I mean, maybe. I don't know. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. Okay. So yeah, it's looking a lot more like that. The end. So that was the game. I definitely did not get the best ending. I mean, this is pretty much an anime already. I think it's called Food Wars. Is pretty much this game as an anime. Yeah, it was definitely something different. I had a lot of fun reading through it with you guys. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this, but it was pretty great. And I'm probably gonna hop off for now. Let's see.